This is Copenhagen.
Image of local connections logo with sea witch, followed by a map of Denmark. Bicyclists ride alongside colorful buildings in Copenhagen, followed by a cameraman clapping his hands for sound sync.
Denmark's historic capital. It's got more bicycles than people, and it's been voted happiest place on earth.
Zanna Persson sits with Cecilia Gard, Copenhagen local expert, being interviewed. On-screen text, top 10 local attractions.
And action. I think that we are proud of where we are, where we're from, what we do.
On-screen text, Zanna Persson, Copenhagen local expert. On-screen text, 1. Canal tours. Image of a town square followed by tourists on a canal cruise and happy people waving.
And we like to share that we want people to have the ultimate experience.
On-screen text, Cecilia Gard, Copenhagen local expert. Street musicians perform outside on a busy boulevard lined with cafes and tourists, followed by various interior scenes of pubs and restaurants.
It's not so difficult realizing what people want if you think, what would I like when I travel?
There's lots of different cozy places.
On-screen text, 2. Cozy cafes.
Everything from cafes to Michelin star restaurants.
On-screen text, 3. Michelin star restaurants. On-screen text, 4. Sausage stands. Guests arrive at a restaurant, followed by sausages grilling and patrons dining in a bar.
Copenhagen is a lot about food, Nordic food nowadays.
The Danish open-faced sandwiches, they are the best. They are the ones you should have. And
on-screen text, 5. Open-faced sandwiches. Various open-faced sandwiches are prepared, served, and enjoyed by guests.
If you go by the rule, you're not supposed to see the bread. So that's a little trick when you go out to the city and you try it. The less you see of the bread, the better it probably is.
On-screen text, 6. Danish beers. A multitude of Danish beers are displayed on glass shelves.
Danish beer, absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably the best beer in the world. At least that's what they say. Danish people from all over Denmark, they grew up with Tivoli.
A busy town street bustling with locals and tourists walking and riding bicycles, followed by the Tivoli Gardens front gate. On-screen text, 7. Tivoli Gardens. Various views of amusement park rides and formal gardens, followed by Cecilia speaking to camera.
Because it's for everybody, and it's not a touristed place. No matter if you want to have a cup of tea, or if you want to go for magical rides, or you want to have beer with your friends Friday evening for rock concert.
On-screen text, 8. The Little Mermaid. A sculpture of a mermaid atop a rock sits in the water next to a promenade, followed by the same statue shown at sunset.
The Little Mermaid. She's an icon for Copenhagen, but she also represents one of our great authors, Hans Christian Andersen. She's someone that we're very proud of. I think she's very human, and she has a lot of feelings if we look closely.
Colorful buildings and a church spire are viewed from across the harbor, followed by Christiansborg Palace as seen from a canal cruise, along with the palace's elaborate classical interiors.
For me, it's so much about the history and the buildings. I mean, I love the building.
On-screen text, 9. Christiansborg Palace.
Christiansborg Palace is amazing. It's right in the middle of the city. It's basically impossible to go from one end to another and not see it somewhere or another.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
No, so that's
Rosenborg.
Yeah, I think Rosenborg is
very
my
nice.
absolute favorite.
Yeah.
On-screen text, 10. Rosenborg Castle. Rosenborg Castle rests atop a hill, followed by interior exhibits of various crowns.
It just looks so
Fairy tale.
definitely fairy tale.
Anyone can see Copenhagen.
Colorful buildings as seen from a canal cruise, followed by photos of Zanna and Cecilia, along with views of the city from the canal.
Zanna, Cecilia, and your local connections team will help you discover it.
I think I'm lucky to live in a city with that much history and culture.
Various images of Cecilia and Zanna with guests are interspersed with Cecilia and Zanna speaking to camera, along with images of gardens and colorful buildings.
Lucky to be in a fairy tale country, because it is sometimes as well. The open-mindedness, the friendliness, there's room for everybody here. The open spaces, the green areas, the cleanness of the city as well. Happiest nation in the world, voted many times.
Sea Witch wipes across the screen, revealing the Princess Cruises logo. Come back new.